Hi everybody, welcome back to my Fleetail Finds. So I've gotten requests to show more vintage jewelry, and this is a group that I'm going to be listing on Etsy. Now it's a little bit different than some of the vintage jewelry in my previous videos a while back, but these are still wonderful, colorful, sparkly, interesting, intricate jewelry pieces that I'm going to be listing. There are, in one lot, there are necklaces, bracelets, earrings, brooches, charms, cufflinks, a little bit of everything. And so let's get started with showing you some of the jewelry items. So this is a very interesting bracelet from this one I don't think is signed, from the 1950s. And here is another wonderful, sort of in the same genre, kind of. I mean, I know that this is lucite and this is art glass, but that same sort of feeling in these two necklaces. And here is another one, and this one has sort of a look like a listener piece, although a listener or Sarah Coventry, and again, not signed, but the same type of look. And then here is another, and this kind of has like a moon glow, which are these interesting cabochons. And I thought it was sterling, appears to be glass, but it's not set in sterling, just has a sterling sort of look to it. Then here are some pierced rhinestone earrings, and here is a very popular motif, of course, for all time, but in the 50s there were a lot of pins made by companies like ART and Eisenberg, and those are just JJ, although that's a little bit newer, and Weiss, and a wonderful motif to me to be worn year-round. It's so lovely. Then there are some interesting earrings, totally different style. These are sort of more of a Bohemian girandole sort of feel, and these are screwback Austrian crystal. Then here's speaking of crystal, this is a faceted glass bracelet, but very unusual. At first I thought it was rock crystal, and so I tested it, and it did not test for rock crystal, but just a very interesting, heavy design. Oops. And then here is more faceted Austrian crystal that's sort of has the aurora borealis coating. It's sort of deeper. Here's a faux turquoise cabochon statement necklace, these wonderful faceted amethyst glass classic earrings. Then there is this group here. We start off with these sparkly crystal earrings, and again, another different type of crystal. These are sort of part of the design, the crystal stone. These kind of have again, a Sarah Coventry sort of look to me. These are signed SAL up on top here. This looks like it's mother of pearl, and they're beads, and it's a very long necklace. Here's interesting art glass swirled, and then here is a triple strand faux pearl and Austrian crystal necklace, and they were very popular in the 50s. You can imagine someone like Donna Reed wearing them, or I mean, even Audrey Hepburn in a movie with a sweater sort of tied around loosely her shoulders. And then again, same sort of feeling. These two are dress clips, and these are glass and crystal earrings. And then there is this group back here. Let me see if I can try to move it into the front. So there is this amazing brooch, and this is Austrian crystal. I mean, just look at all of the detail and dimension in this piece. It's the back of it. then there are these. So this is a gold-filled, this is a sweetheart locket. Very popular during the war, the Second World War, when soldiers would send pictures of themselves back to their sweethearts, and the sweethearts would wear their photo pinned on a sweater or blouse close to their heart, hence the name Sweetheart Locket. And then here's an interesting looking figural. Here's a this one is a looks like Limoges, but it isn't, but popular design, and this one is a pendant and brooch together. Just a nice dimensional gold tone flower and foliage pin. Then this one is actually newer, so this one's by Talbot's, but it has sort of that Bulgari, very heavy Italian gold looking necklace. This one is a faux coin, and of course not real gold, but has the just base metal, but has a look of a very important piece. And then here are more of the 1950s art glass. They put rondelles with rhinestones in between, and all different kinds of looks to go with different outfits, different moods. And then here's a vintage Chinese enamel, and it looks like a small cabochon coral eye, and it's set in either sterling or 800 silver. Then this is a more contemporary piece. This is by Avon, and a lot of the companies made looks like this, including Lanvin, and also Trifari, Coro. I know I've seen a lot of this lucite metal look. And then this is a more contemporary piece. This is by Joan Rivers. And then this is sort of like a plasticky, lucite, colorful necklace for those who feel patriotic. And then there is this group of earrings, and the ones on the left are by Coro, and the ones on the right are by Monet. And so with a more contemporary look to them, and these are screw back and these are clip back. And then there is this adorable sort of squirrel pin. This, I believe, is by, it's not marked, but I believe it's by a company called Elzac, and they made interesting figurals, all different kinds, and it's sort of like a painted porcelain. And then there are mother of pearl pins. This one's a little bit older and a lot more intricately designed. This one's a butterfly, and again, this is that 1950s. I don't know if any of you know this, but Mamie Eisenhower actually wore a pearl necklace that was designed for her by the Trifari Company. And when her husband, President Eisenhower, was being inaugurated, and she set a huge trend for women of that time wearing faux pearls. And then here's a lovely rhinestone necklace. And here's a wonderful, interesting torsade, and this looks as though they're real pearls, freshwater pearls. It's not signed. It looks like it's kind of a signer piece, but no signature. And then here's a interesting copper. This has, again, not signed, but has sort of a Métis Renoir look to it. And then these are bronze earrings by Mylor, and Asian-inspired shoe, S-H-O-U earrings, and sparkly crystal. And then there's this group here. So this necklace is Lee Angel, Roxana Sulin for Lee Angel, and it's a more contemporary piece. And here's a modern lucite piece, and again, one of the 1950s art glass looking necklaces. And then there is, so there's this spectacular brooch. I mean, the camera is not nearly capturing the brilliance of it, but this is all faceted aurora borealis crystal, accented with small rhinestones on the top, and it's just incredible. And more contemporary, these are actually, they look like sodalite, and they're J. Crew with a gold tone shimmering accent discs on the bottom. And then I have like little pieces like this guy, this little frog pin, and then there's jewelry like this in this group, and this is gold filled and probably faceted art. This is sterling silver with an amethyst and a pearl. And then there is this, which I think is signed Iskin for Harry Iskin, I believe, but I'm not sure. And again, gold filled, and has just a really nice, very rich look to it. And then I have little pieces on the bottom. Some of these, let's see. There's this, it's a pendant, and another interesting pendant, and this carved, I believe, jade Buddha pendant. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at another one of my groups that I've put together from my jewelry finds, and this will be available on Etsy, as well as some other groups of jewelry that I'm starting to place on their site. I hope you've enjoyed looking at everything, and I thank you for watching. Bye.